Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Michigan State's offense will get the first crack at it here. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover and take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big today.
Yeah, and that's what you've got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him, sometimes you play zone. Mix it up, give different looks, because he is a guy. He's shown the ability to burn your
There he goes. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. The Spartans, after exploding for that huge run, back to work.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
The give on the option. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
I got to say, watching this guy run has given me PTSD from when I played against Michigan State back in college, and they had a big old running back named T.J. Duckett that was wearing our defense down. He got stronger and stronger as the game went on. This guy has a little bit of that in him, too.
This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Creates a little room. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good defense.
Got his man in the middle. Touchdown, Michigan State. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
I mean, what a great way to start this game. Getting the football in the end zone, getting it to your big play wide receiver. Nice job by this offense.
Yeah, David, it just seems like this offense came out with a sense of urgency, right? They're playing with great energy, and it seemed like everything they dialed up on that drive worked perfectly. Really nice rhythm, really nice flow, and they cap it off with a touchdown.
In motion, see how the D reacts. The give to the back. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. There he goes to the left. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways.
Oh, they blocked the extra point. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. We got a tight one early, and they go back on the Leaves it with the back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Looking for a gap. It's Turner. Squirts across the 30 to the 32-way pickup of 5. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Carr. Fakes to grab. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. Man, he had to get rid of that thing. I don't even think he had time to find the laces, but he picks up the 1st down.
Yeah, that's a great job. You know, 3rd and short, the defense is bringing pressure. He sees the pressure, gets the football out, and gets just enough for the 1st down.
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
You see, this is what great defenses do. Great defenses swarm to the football. So when you do miss a tackle, it's not the end of the world. There's another guy right there to wrap him up. Great defenses seem like they got 12 guys on the field. Nice.
Turning it on! And it looks as if he'll pick up maybe a couple.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Spartans decide to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Leaves it with the back. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
He wants to change this route. Back to pass. Almost had the completion. Just missed it.
Man, that's one you expect him to make in his sleep, right? He's one of the better receivers in the entire country. He just dropped that one over the middle of the field.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. The short hands, it's Graham. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Robert. All down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Makes the grab on the left. And he steps out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the 1st quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Michigan State has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wants to throw again. Makes the grab. It's Graham. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
I love playing man-to-man defense, and I love getting up in your kitchen and jamming you at the line of scrimmage, but it's really hard when they start running these crossing routes and drags and ends because now I'm in chase mode, and the QB has a little bit of space a lot of times, and those fast guys can create some separation and get a 1st down like they did there.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Going for the goal line. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
better job of corralling this wide receiver. They've got to know where he lines up each and every play. And then once he has the ball, they have to play with a sense of urgency and get hats to the football. He's just way too dangerous in the open field.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this off...
Oh, he's got some space. The 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Sparty. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David, he shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And now this offense will take the field again. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
That's a great job getting the first down by that guy. He's a big-time weapon. He's got the speed. He's got everything you look for in a wide receiver. And it's funny, you think about Ohio State football. Back in the day, Woody Hayes running the ball 3 yards in a cloud of dust. But recently, they've been recruiting playmakers at the...
There he goes! And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll go to the air. Nice catch for the two-point conversion.
And that's tough to defend, right? Going 5 wide, spreading us out across the field. These windows become a little bit bigger when you do that. They were able to convert, and as a result, they walk away with 8 points on the drive.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Quickly out to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback.
Breaks into the open. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. And the Spartans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The play-action fake. That's caught. It's Turner. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on third down. Back to pass. It's Carr. Under fire. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. The Spartans will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. The give out of the gun. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Buckeyes just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. The Buckeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Man, did he pay for it, but that hit as he got rid of the ball. The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll move the tight end. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. And the Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Motion from the back. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Graham. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. The Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run play action. Looking down the middle. He's got him wide open. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Finds a spot in the middle. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now facing a 3rd and long. Quick release by the QB. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And the Spartans send out the punt unit. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Graham. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. This is an explosive attack, and that last big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 26. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
Quickly complete. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. The Buckeyes with the 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. And the Buckeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling the rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. Haven't seen a lot of balls fall incomplete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
On 4th down, going to the air. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Quick strike through the air for the score. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Power football with the run. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Dropping back, it's Carr. Finds his tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Going to try to get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Looking downfield on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Turner. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to pass on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Collier. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. And on first down, they're running out the field goal here. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you? And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see two offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. Time to put an end to the speculation and find out. They're inside the horseshoe.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Running back searching for a hole. There he goes. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps...
He'll off one deep down the left side. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Catch and stride inside the 15. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. The Buckeyes are marching down the field. They'll go back to the ground. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Jones. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Looking to scramble. At the 35, he's got room.
The name of the game is trying to pressure the quarterback. These bootlegs do a really good job of moving the quarterback's launch point. And then guess what? Now he gets to run the football. So he gets outside the pocket, makes guys look silly with his speed, and gets big chunks of yards like it's nothing.
They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. To the ground, he's got it again. Turning it on! And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
I love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Spartans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating...
Turns on the Jets. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a first and goal. And the Spartans, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Trying to barrel in. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I'll tell you, this defense, they've looked really good with their backs against the wall. When they get down in their own end defensively in the red zone, they really just seem to tighten up, and you saw it there on that play.
He'll keep it himself. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of one.
Great job by the defense that time following up. You're on your own goal line, so you've got to be great against the run, and they force that ball to go to the outside, use their speed to bring the ball carrier down.
Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Touchdown, Buckeyes! How about this defense taking one back to the house? It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play, and he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turn on the Jets, making the big play.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake.
Oh, he's got some space. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. The Spartans come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Looking to throw on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Turner. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So now it's second and long. This quarterback part of their running game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be third and long. Looking for a man. It's Carr. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Spartans will try to pin them back with the punt. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. He might want another play. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The Buckeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He's going to take off. The freshman called his own number and kept his drive moving. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete, and we'll change ends of the field now. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So the final period starts with a second down play. Back to pass. Under fire. That pass is incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The short hands, it's Jones. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Pocket breaking down. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still
just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive regardless of what the score is, regardless of how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The Buckeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He's all the way down to the 3, showed it all on that run.
And if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and goal. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Touchdown, Ohio State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got his man downfield. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down. Finds the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Spartans line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Wants to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Jones. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Buckeyes can really attack on this second and short. Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
The clock is my friend. If I can do this late in the ball game with a lead and I can continue to run the football and they have no answers, well, then I'm going to walk away with a win. So, listen, I wouldn't change a thing. I'd keep pounding the football, keep running the clock.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Grabs it inside the 15. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called, guys, offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The Spartans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Quickly complete. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds, a yard short at the 49.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Spartans will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe a little bit, Palmer. Nice lead. This offense needs to go out and protect it.
Yeah, they've been the more physical team all game long. So let's just run the ball. Let's just ice this football game and take the W into the locker room.
Going to swing it on second down. Complete in the middle. It's a running room. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
Coming out with it, it's Guzman. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into two.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
That will